This is very interesting here, and I didn't get out here quick enough really to show everybody. And of course, when I come out here, my babies are going to come over here to me because they believe that that I got them something to eat, and I don't. They don't really need anything right now. But you see that big bunch of, looks like a big old tree there. It's a big pile of tree limbs right there. And Apache has got a friend of his who's out of work this week, and we've hired him to come and help Apache cut some trees. They're taking the tractor and the front end loader, getting in the front end loader and trimming trees, pecan trees, as well as some other trees that are hanging low, where we can get down underneath them and brush hog around them and run the tractor and equipment around them, particularly this fall when we get ready to harvest. And by trimming those lower limbs on pecan trees, you always you have a chance to create a lot more pecans. Now you do cut a lot of limbs, got a lot of pecans on them, there's no doubt about that. But we get them trimmed down, and we're able to get in there with the tractor and the shaker and the harvester a lot better, and we're able to brush hog and mow around the trees a lot better if we get, trim them up. Now we got a lot of deer on the property, and they love to eat tree leaves, and so we've mentioned before and talked about a browse line, and that's where deer will browse is what they can reach. But what we do when we do tree trimming, is we put the lot of the limbs, and that's a pretty good little pile right there, in with the deer. And the deer have been, all of the deer in this pen, all of them, were over there earlier eating, and that they were just all around it. It was just like they were at a hog trough or something. And you can see they're over there eating those leaves and really enjoying the fresh cut leaves. They're just cut this evening. And Apache took, that's a big load of them that he hadn't loaded up in the back of his mule pile high, and he dumped them in there. We'll leave a lot of the limbs actually laying around underneath the trees and in places where the deer that are running around outside can go get them. But this is a treat to these deer right here. When we have the high winds, it breaks limbs off and stuff. The deer get over and eat those leaves. And they're like we are. They like a variety of stuff. And you can see that as I'm over here, I'll back away from that just a little bit. Several of my babies come over here where I was talking. There's Prince Charming just walking away. And little Whitey is there wanting me to feed him and talk to him. When you look at his antlers, I mean, his antlers are really doing something right there. They're going out pretty good for his first set of antlers. But that's an interesting deal I thought everybody might enjoy. You can see some of the deer. They were all around there. Every single deer was around there. Some of them laying down out there in the grass and kind of enjoying the cool evening breeze. We had another ½ inch of rain today, so that's 9/10 of an inch of rain for the month of July. We have more promised the next 2 or 3 days. Chances of more, not more promised. 20 and 30 and 40 and 50% chances in various times. But we've had a couple of them hit, 1 4/10 and 1 5/10, so that's 9/10 of an inch of rain. We should have a couple more hit in the next 2 or 3 days, and it may all happen here the first couple of weeks of July. It may not happen as we get on into the rest of July. We may hit a period of time of a couple of weeks, because we'd gone over 2 weeks without a drop of rain. So it's the time of the year where you hit those periods where it just simply does not rain. But that's pretty interesting there. The deer with a big bunch of leaves there in the middle of the pen, and all enjoying the fresh leaves, and they'll eat them all off there in the next day or two. Before I walk away, I thought I'd show you one more shot out there of their, we'll call it the tree limb island that we provided out there in the middle. You can see there's a lot of deer around it now, just about all of the white deer around there. I guess there may be all around there. I see 4. I don't see the 5th one. Oh, no, the 5th one's over here. That's Casper off over there in the corner. He's over here in the corner with one of his buddies. He's got some nice looking antlers as well. But you can see all of the deer out there around that tree island that we've got put in there. And they'll eat all those leaves. I may not get them all eat today, but by this time tomorrow they probably will, or the next day for sure. They will trim all of the leaves off, and they just pull them off there and munch them down and eat them. That's just, they love it. They're like we are. They like a variety of food. They love South Fresh food, and they get really hooked on it, but they're like we are. You can see Ice there. Prince Charming, we'll look at his antlers a little bit more before the weekends, and because he's got a little bit more chance to add more to them, but he is adding every single day. So that's pretty cool right there. The tree island, the deer eating fresh cut leaves. Let's look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there may be 9 there. I don't know. I'm shooting from inside. I think I walk out there and they're not going to really fly off. They're beginning to get pretty tame, really, which is not really necessarily good. Watch them. Look how big those babies have got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 8, 8. You know what that is? That's my family. That's my family of geese, plus 1 more pair is what it is. Sure as the world. Yeah, I think I'm seeing 4 little ones, like the ones closest to us. The ones closest to us, I think, are the small ones. A little wind out here. I just walked out here. I think the ones closest to us are the 4 smaller ones, and the others are the adults. They're mom and daddy plus 2 more, I think. I think that's what that is right there. That's 8. I've been looking out there and thinking it's 9 at times, but I think that's what that is. All right, guys, go ahead and get out of the yard. We're not afraid of you, Jimmy. Yeah, you get out of the yard. You can come up here and eat, but don't be thinking you can live your life in my yard. I don't like goose poop. Goose poop. God, they're beautiful though, aren't they? They're not as pretty as big buck deer and big beautiful fat girl does, but they sure are pretty. Canadian honkers, wild geese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. A big great blue heron flew by there. Had to look quick to see that one. And that's a blue view, an earthly glimpse of heaven. We have once again come to the end of the week, and I thought I'd just come out here and feed these babies myself to end this week, because I got about 5 pounds of goodies here in Susan's bag that she sent me. I want you to take a look though. I'll come over here where I got a little bit of light because it's getting close to dark. Split ears is right here, just about to get in the bag. Oh, she was in that bag. I want you to look at that. That's that pile, big giant pile of brush and leaves and everything that Apache put up there. All the leaves are gone. There's a few leaves laying around on the ground, pretty much all gone. Let's have some fun here. Let's have a good time, okay? Let's set this thing up. Have us a good time. See, I'll level it up just a little bit. All right, here we go. Okay, I got babies here. I got babies here. I got, oh my goodness. How about that? What a grape. How about that, girl? Looky there, looky there. Looky there. Where's my 2 babies? Where is my 2 babies, huh? Come here, little whitey. There you are. You want a carrot? Oh, you want an apple, don't you? Is this special or is this special? I don't know where my little girl is. I know what you want, little whitey. You want apples. You got the rest of you guys don't really care. Where? Which one? Where's my? Are you? Yeah, that's my girl right there, a little wild child. I wanted to make sure that was you, wild child. I need to get a collar back on you. I've got so much food here. It's amazing. I want you to take a good look. It's going to be able to look up real close at. You'll be able to look up real close at. The wild child. Prince Charming. Be able to look real close at Prince Charming's horns right there. About as close as you can get, isn't it? Giving apples mostly to but a grape. about a great buddy. This is so much fun. I can see why the kids enjoy this so much. I do it a lot, and I'm still just having a blast doing it. I've got everybody up here just big time getting after. You want a grape, don't you? You don't care, do you? Huh? I better throw some out to some of the other guys back there. Let somebody else get involved in this. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Actually, Wild Child is not. I think she'd just as soon have a carrot, or maybe not. I know what you want, buddy. You want apples. I know what you want, big boy. I got everybody's out of the picture here, aren't they? Back up, guys. Back up. Back up, guys. We can't see anything, aren't we? Let's turn some things around here. See if we can make things work a little bit better. I'll just shove her down there a little bit where we can watch the deer. Oh my goodness. Whitey, there's a... Whitey's loving those apples, that's for sure. He's getting most of the apples too. He is loving it. You're hogging the camera too, boy. You're right in the big middle of everything. We're going through a lot right here. We really are. Look how crooked that is. Look how crooked everything is there. It's terrible, isn't it? Is that better? Oh my goodness. There you go, Whitey. There you are, buddy. What you like carrots, don't you? Little Wild Child, she's kind of liking those grapes too. Wild Child's acting like she's hungry, but she's being a little particular about what she's eating. But she is taking those grapes pretty good. Everybody can get some back there. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Sound like a politician, don't they? They're lying when they're saying that, though. Trying to get to the bottom. They don't want to get to the bottom of nothing. They know what's at the bottom. The swamp is at the bottom. Yeah, the swamp is definitely at the bottom. A bunch of crooked politicians and government employees. Hey, no. That was my cord there she was grabbing a hold of. That was Wild Child. Wild Child, no, you leave it alone. You leave it alone, Wild Child. They all got excited when I started hollering at them, didn't they? Yeah, they all got excited, took off when I started hollering at them. I don't know what you want. You want an apple. You'll take anything. Don't you be chewing on that. Don't you be chewing on that. That's an apple, buddy. You don't get full on those apples, that's for sure. Chew them up, guys. Chew them up. Chew them up, chew them up, chew them up. It's great. It's a little great. All I got is... All right, I'm getting closer to the bottom. They got a lot laying here on the ground that they've dropped. There, you can have an apple too. You guys got to be getting full. I know you can't get full, big boy. No, look at there. He let me pet him. Sort of. You know, an Apache's already been out here and actually given these guys quite a bit of vegetables out of the garden. Y'all know what intelligence is, don't you? You know what intelligence is? Speaking about gardens, intelligence is being smart enough to know that a tomato is a fruit. You know what wisdom is, don't you? Wisdom is intelligent enough to know that you don't put one in a fruit salad. I'm just saying, when you get old, you get wise. Don't get any smarter. You do not get any smarter. Big boy, you are just, you are scarfing up whatever I put there, aren't you? You got into eating out of my hands big time. I'll take a grape, Jimmy. All right, I'm finally getting down to the end of this. I had about 5 pounds of food that I've gone through here. And Whitey is just, I had 3 or 4 apples in there. And Whitey is mostly eating the apples. Prince says, I want that apple. I'll give an apple to Whitey. I mean, Prince, I got an apple. Okay, I got an apple you have. How about that, buddy? There's your grape. Carrot. Apple. There's your grape. There's your grape. Okay, guys. You act like you're getting full. You didn't get choked, did you? Huh? How about that? How about that? All right, they've got plenty here laying on the ground. Make sure I got everything out of the bag. I want to thank Susan for making these bags for me. I've got a lot of use out of them. I can carry a lot of stuff up here. Carry a bunch of stuff up here and it works great. It's getting dark. It's getting dark and I've got my camera all cattywampus there, just pointing it around. Pick my tripod up and trying to hold it kind of steady. I do want to take a quick look there before I end this. I want to take a real quick look at those antlers there on Whitey up as close as I can get them. Let me turn around. Okay, guys and girls, you can take a look at him right there. The wild child, don't be chewing on the wires. Probably ruined my wires already. Hey, get at that. You can take a look at him there. He's going to have a lot of points on each side. He's still got a lot of splitting out to do there. He's got things going everywhere. You saw the picture of him on the calendar last year. He's going to be bigger than that. This is his 3rd set of horns. That was his 2nd set of antlers last year. And so that's what he looks like. You saw a little Whitey in here, his antlers, and we didn't look at them real close, but ow, she stepped on my foot right there and it hurt. Something scared her and she stepped on my foot. We've got to look at Ice right there. Casper's on over there, but everybody's doing good. We did have a couple more baby does born. We're having trouble keeping babies alive. They just seem to get sick and we just can't keep them alive, but we're doing the best we can. So, that'll just about wrap it up for this week. We're getting in here. It's getting close to dark. It's been a great, great week. We've got a lot going on out here. The deer are just beautiful, and they've enjoyed this. I bet I had 5 pounds in that bag. I bet I had 5 pounds in that bag. Anyway, I'm out of breath. That was a marathon fast feeding deal, and it worked out real well. But we get over here, you can see how, get on this part of the pen, pretty dark over here. Deer running everywhere. Everybody's enjoying and having a great time. Hey guys and girls, have you a super week out there. Make sure that you make your week a great one. Don't let anybody else get involved and make your week a bad one. Make sure you make it a great one. And remember, I sure do love you.